in this section 2, I would elaborate the concept and variable difference with an example from literary theory. As you are well familiar with the concept that how concept is different from that of a variable. Concept is a feature that cannot be measured through hard and fast statistical facts and figures or quantitative analysis, whereas a variable can easily be subjected to measurement through the use of the statistical data or the tables, charts, graphs that are provided to us. The examples are very much, you could say, obvious that are displayed before you. Let me go to a bit of introduction of, you could say, uh, Marxism. If you want to see a very brief intro, here's a good website for you. Dr. Christy Siegel, he has, you could say, introduced modern literary theory very briefly, and all those concepts are, you could say, very much clear for you to get a clear cut idea. So here is a list of theories that you could go through, starting from new criticism and uh, going to, you could say, general resources or bibliography of the critical theory text. So all these theories are, you could say, very much, you could say, in are elaborated and are very briefly elaborated for your information. You could just click on any of the theory. First, I would like to see what Marxism is, and before going to Communist Manifesto, because Communist Manifesto is a book that is written by Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels. Before going to that and see how actually variables work and what are the various variables that are associated with Marxism, let's go and see what Dr. Christy Siegel has written about Marxism. It is a sociological approach to literature that viewed works of literature or art as the product of historical forces that can be analyzed by looking at the material condition in which they were formed. So, work of literature in the background of material conditions in which it was created. Material condition, economic conditions are the, you could say, ground or pipeline or frame line or framework through which we analyze a piece of literature. In Marxist ideology, that we often classify as the worldview, is actually the articulation of the dominant class. So dominant class works for its own benefit against the dominated class. Marxism generally focuses on the clash between dominant and repressed classes in any given age, and also may encourage art to imitate what is often termed as objective reality. So first thing is obvious that literature is seen in the backdrop of material condition. The second point that Dr. Christy Siegel talks about a clash between two societies, clash between two social classes, the dominant one and the repressed one. So first variable in this would be economic conditions, the background of economic conditions to study literature. The second one would be the clash between dominant and the repressed. So contemporary Marxism is much broader in its focus and views art as simultaneously reflective and autonomous to the age in which it was produced. So third variable in Marxism is what art is simultaneously reflective. It reflects the social conditions, social values, economic condition, all superstructure base. So everything that is related to Marxism. So the leading figure in development of the theory is, as you know, Karl Marx, and he is the one who started this school of thought and brought revolution, and it is the kind of revolution that you could say shook the conditions of the whole world, the economic condition. It is a philosophy, and when we will see Communist Manifesto, we'll talk in detail about that. But let me just go through those brief concepts. Commodification is the first key term. So these key terms are what? In fact, they are variables, or you could easily call them concepts, and you could use these concepts to be what? The basis of your analysis. When you conduct textual analysis of a text, there you could easily use these as your headings. So when these, while writing a research article, various subheadings that I want you to use in your research would be like this. So these are what? Various subheadings or various aspects, various features that you could incorporate in analysis of that piece of literature or that work of literature that you have selected for your study. So